it's Ashley here from Paper&Twine and welcome to day 17 of Christmas in July. Now, yesterday I did promise that I was going to make the origami style paper bag for you. I've had a little go at making it and I have struggled. I am going to suss it out later on in this series. So I'm going to go ahead today and make another requested video for you guys. I'm going to make a Tic Tac holder. In fact, I'm going to make two. So these will be going into the prize pot, and I picked up these 4 packs of Tic Tacs yesterday from Tesco's for £1.95. They have had a little bit of inflation. I think you used to be able to get 4 for £1. But anyway, let's go ahead. So the first one that I'm going to make is a cute one that would appeal to kids, and the other one is going to be a little bit more upmarket. I've gone ahead and done a little tiny bit of prep already, and this is probably all going to go Pete Tong, so do please bear with me. So the first thing that I have got is a piece of double-sided card that's red that I've cut to 4 1/8 by 2 3/4, and I've gone ahead and scored that at 1 3/4 and 2 3/8, and you can see that that is my other side there, which is quite cute. Then I have got a piece of white card that is 2 5/8 by 1 5/8, and I am going to glue that on to here. Still haven't found my collal glue. Anyway, let's get crack-a-lacking with this. And yes, I hope everybody is well. And tomorrow is another requested video as well, if I get it filmed today. So here we go. Going to mount that on there like so. Press down. Now, I want to be really certain that I stamp well. So I am going to bring in my stamp platform for this. This is something that the kids could do, and I still haven't got any sticky grid. And the stamp that I'm going to be using is from this really old set that I've got, and I know that some of you have got it as well. I think it was in Simply Cards and Paper Crafts, or what do they call it, creative stamping, a long time ago. It's a hunky-dory set, and I do really like it, actually. You know me, I don't often do cutesy, but this I do like. Now, if you wanted to, you could stamp on the back as well and do a little spine here, but just for quickness today, I'm going to just only stamp on the front. Bringing in my VersaFine. These would make great little stocking stuffers for your kids. They would make great little craft fair makes. They would also be suitable for colleague makes. I'm going to bring this down as close as I can to the bottom because I want to try and get the hat on as well, or a hat. And just I don't know why I've done this like this. I should have just used my ink block, shouldn't I? Acrylic block even, whatever it's called. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. There we go. Got a little bit missing off the bottom there, but that's fine. I am going to use my stamp platform for this, and this is where, if you're good at masking, you would be good at, you know, this would be a good thing to do. I think we can just get away with that like that there, at a little jaunty angle. There we go. Ooh. There we go. And there's his little hat on at a jaunty angle. I'm going to bring in just a little bit of scratch paper just to blot any wet ink that there might be on my image there, because I don't want to smudge it. So the next thing that we want to do is run this through our little die cutting machine. We're going to cut a little hole in the snowman's belly. And in fact, actually, I'm going to have to do it on my other machine because this is just slightly too wide to run through unless I do it like this. But I don't want to damage the card, and I do want to be sure that I'm going through 2 thicknesses, so I'll be back in a jiffy. So there is our little snowman with his belly. Before I go any further, I'm going to attach a little bit of ribbon. And to do that, I'm going to use a small amount of red liner tape. I could do with a narrower one actually. And let me just check the width of my ribbon. I'm using this little white organza ribbon. Yes, I need my narrower one. Bear with again. Goodness me. You can't get the staff these days, you know, everybody. Right, so I just need a little bit. Bringing in the scissors. It's a funny old day again today. We haven't had any rain like we had yesterday. I could run ribbon all across there, but I'm just going to put a bit on the ends. There we go, like that. I've got much more than I need here. I'm just going to put that there like so. And that will probably be enough to tie. And put the other bit here. I hope I've got enough, otherwise we're going to be in trouble. Okay, and pop that there like so. Now, to secure my Tic Tacs so that they don't go wandering anywhere, I'm going to use a couple of glue dots. Will they fit on there? Yes. I might just as well have glued it. That's got it. Okay, yes, so we're going to just put that there like that so that it does up, or it stays in place. And then you can see like the little snowman belly. That's so cute, isn't it? Now, just to add a little bit of colour, I'm going to colour in elements of my hat. So bearing in mind that this is for, you know, to attract children, have a little bit of yellow there. And we'll do a yellow stripe there, a yellow stripe there, a yellow stripe there, a yellow stripe there, and a yellow stripe there. And then I want a red nose, because all snowmen should have red noses, because they're out in the cold, so the noses are red, aren't they? And obviously it picks up on our beautiful colouring, Ashley, outside the lines. Picks up on our red Doobie Firkin coat. And then I want like a dark grey button. Obviously I cut the other buttons away. That's the size of die that I used. Well, let's just do that. It's almost black, this dark grey, but never mind. Oh, I like that. Just adds a little bit of something. And then I think I might want a little bit of blue on that hat. So we'll do a blue here. What a well-dressed snowman he is. There we go. Shall we do orange? I'm going to do blue stripes there. And then, oh, what about a bit of a limey green? Or shall we go orange? Or should we stick with yellow? Now we're going to go orange. Let's introduce another colour. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Isn't that cute? Now I wanted to talk to you about thumbnails, because I've been trying to get ahead, and the thumbnail program I use, I can only do 3 free ones a day. I've been kind of doing the same and generating three a day and just changing the, you know, the day number. What makes you click on a video? Is it the thumbnail? Do you think I should have a thumbnail that shows the snowman or shows whatever project it is I'm doing? What do you think? Anyway, I'm going to clear up and then prep for number 2. I like that. I like that very much. I like that. I know you shouldn't blow your own trumpet, but hey ho. Now, the other little tic tac holder that I want to make with you is inspired by Poodles from Sam. Is it Sam? Poodles.co.uk, Stampin' Up demonstrator. And I found this lovely champagne pearlescent card in my stash. It's white on the other side. So I've cut a piece. This is slightly different dimensions to the other one. So we've got 4 1/4 by 2 1/2 this time, and you score at the same places, 1 3/4 and 2 3/8. And you can see that I've gone ahead and I've rounded the corners on this one as well to give a different look. So instead of stamping this time, we are going to cover with paper. And this is one of the things that I bought when I was at Hazel's the other night. I don't know why, I just couldn't resist it. Look at this, there's some lovely things in here. Anyway, I took this element from this sheet here and I've started to cut it down for my front and my back. So I will glue these in place, or shall I yet? I don't know, because I don't know if I want to put ribbon. Oh, I don't know. Yes, I am going to glue them in place. Come on, girl. So these little pieces that you need here, you need 2 that are 2 1/4 by 1 1/2 inches. And I've rounded the appropriate corners for the front and back. And I was lucky that I could get all of the image that I've chosen out of the width, or the width that I need rather, for each panel, out of a continuous piece, if that makes sense. It doesn't make sense. I don't make sense. I don't know why you bother watching me, guys. I really don't. It's no wonder I don't go viral and have millions of subscribers, isn't it? Because I'm just absolutely rubbish. I tell you what was lovely today. I went to my morning knitting group and had a really nice time. And I tell you, it's lovely to start something that's not knit in acrylic. This little panel here is 2 1/4 by 3/8 of an inch. There we go. Yes, so I was leaving, and as there's a huge group of yummy mummies, as I call them, goes and has coffee there on a Wednesday morning. You see, we've got a little picture going on. I'm just going to, on the back, just do that to help the glue adhere. I hope I haven't moved anything. That's upside down, actually. Yeah, so there's a huge group of yummy mummies. I don't know, about 8, 10 of them, all sitting there with their lovely babies and, you know, having a nice cup of coffee and a cake and what have you. This is the little bit that I've got left. I'm going to cut this to 3/8 of an inch for the next bit that I need. Anyway, and as I was leaving, a young woman said to me, hello. And it was a lovely lady called Andrea. She won't be watching now because she hasn't got time to watch now that she's a yummy mummy, but she's a paper crafter. But excitingly, she used to look after at least 2 of my children when they were at nursery, and then she was at after school club when my kids used to go to after school as well. And she's got the most adorable little girl who's 3 weeks old called Sylvie. She was ever so well behaved when we were there. She was fast asleep, and yes, it was lovely. I'm cutting this little bit that says enjoy at 3/8 of an inch, because I don't know why I'm scoring it, because yeah, she was fast asleep. Anyway, she won't be watching, but shout out to Andrea if she is watching. And then also at the end of the table was a girl that I used to teach at school. She definitely won't be watching. And she's got a little boy called Harry, who's 6 months old. So Charlotte, you won't be watching, but it was really, really lovely to run into you. Anyway, for the next bit now, so we've got a different way of securing our Tic Tacs. I'm going to just very lightly bring my thing in like this. There we go. And you don't want it too tight, because otherwise you won't be able to get your Tic Tacs in and out. But basically your Tic Tacs are going to slide in and out. I'm going to put glue on these bits here. Do I want to fold those a little bit neater? Maybe just a little bit. Yes. There we go. And you could mat and layer these little end pieces. And in fact, I might do that. You need 2 pieces for that then, that are, I think, 3/8 of an inch by 5/8 of an inch. So I might be able to get one of those off one of these. Yes, this will just make it look nice, because this is for the grown-ups, and we want the grown-ups one to look nice, don't we? So we're going to put glue on these 2 edges here. Gosh, I really do need a cup of tea. Right, there we go. Yeah, so it was lovely to see those people. I had a really nice little knit at morning knitting. I've started knitting a mouse. I shall continue that at evening knitting. So I want to kind of bring that round like that. Glue it like that, so that it's, I should bring that over a bit more in the middle. There we go. And that closes over like that. And this goes in here. Let's just burnish that a bit more. I need to sit down to do this. Just bring that up so it's not hanging off the bottom, but it's still lined up. There we go. Right. So here's my bit that is, oh, did you hear my tummy then? Let me cut this at the right bit. So I need this to be 2 1/4. Oh, blimey. Bringing my paper trimmer. This was supposed to be a really quick video. I'm rubbish, aren't I? Absolutely rubbish. There'll be loads of thumbs down. There'll be like 6 views. Yeah. Do you know, I'm not going to bother matting and layering the top. I ain't got time. You ain't got time. There we go. Do you fit on there? And that's quite sweet that that says enjoy. So we will stick that there like so. Move you out of the way. Whoops, a daisy. If I've got more time later on, I might just bob a little bit of something on the top of that. But yes, there we go. Oh la la. And then this can just, you could have ribbon if you wanted to, but I'm not going to. There we go. And then that slides in there like that. And will stay in place. And you've got like a little book. How cute is that? And you could secure it with ribbon, and I might do, but I'm not going to now because you've been here long enough. So there are 2 different ways of doing a Tic Tac holder. Tell me which one you prefer. I think the snowman's my favourite. I like his little heart pink nose. I'll be back tomorrow. Might be another requested video tomorrow. Do come back. Take care. Bye now.